perpetually is the servant, either the recipient of a blessing from Allah, in which case he is in need of gratitude, or he is the perpetrator of sin, in which case he is in need of repentance. He is always moving from one blessing to another, and is always in need of repentance. What can my enemies do to me? I have in my breast both my heaven and my garden. If I travel, they are with me, and they never leave me. Imprisonment for me is a religious retreat, Kawa. To be slain for me is martyrdom, Shahada. To be exiled from my land is a spiritual journey, Siyaha. The more humble, needy, and subdued you are before Allah, the closer you will be to Him. The people of the Sunnah are the most knowledgeable of mankind concerning the truth, and the most merciful of the creation towards the rest of creation. Among the principles of the al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah lie the attitude of peace and purity of their heart and tongue towards the Sahaba, companions of the Prophet. If you correct your hidden deeds subsequently, Allah will correct your outward deeds. The entire religion revolves around acknowledging the truth and then acting upon it. It is strange that a person may find it easy to protect himself from eating haram, oppression and injustice, adultery, theft, drinking alcoholic drinks, and from unlawful looking. But it is hard for him to restrain the movement of his tongue. How often do we see people who are very cautious about falling into shameful deeds or injustice, but their tongue lashes against the living and the dead, and they don't mind it. Through patience and certainty, leadership in the religion is obtained. No love that a man has will only give him pleasure in return. He shall also suffer pain because of it, except for love of Allah. What can my enemies do to me? My paradise is in my heart. It is with me wherever I go. To imprison me is to provide me with seclusion. To send me into exile is to send me away in the path of Allah. And to kill me is to make me a martyr. As for the people of Tasawwuf, they affirm the love of Allah, and this is more evident among them than all other issues. The affirmation of the love of Allah is well known in the speech of their old and recent masters, just as it is affirmed in the Holy Quran and the Sunnah, and in agreement of the ways of the early generation Salaf. The highest degree of love is Tatayyum, total enthrallment. The lowest degree is alaka, attachment. When the heart is attached to the beloved, then comes sabaha, infatuation. When the heart is poured out, then garam passion, when love never leaves the heart, the nashak ardent love, and finally tatayun. Indeed, the term body, organs, extent, and their like are all newly invented terminologies. We have mentioned many a time before that the Salaf and the Imams have not spoken about such things, neither by way of a negation nor by way of affirmation. Rather, they declared those who spoke about such matters to be innovators, and went to great lengths to censure them. Whoever considers the attributes of Allah to be like the attributes of the creation, such that the istawa of Allah is like the ascending of the creation, or his descending nuzul is like the descending of the creation, or other than that, then he is a deviated innovator,